Okay, so here are the tools we're going to use today. This tool is going to be used to actually score the wheel all the way around before Forrest cracks it. These almond-shaped tools are going to go into each side of the score to begin the cracking of the wheel. This blade is going to go directly into the top of the wheel as the almond tools are in it to start the facilitation of the entire cracking of the half. And this tool is specifically used to cut the pieces of the parm from the quarters that Forrest will create. Okay, so now what we're going to do is remove the tools so Forrest can begin his job. Okay, so what we have now is Forrest is taking the tool that's going to score the wheel, and he's going to score entirely around the full wheel. So one thing we were saying about Parmigiano Reggiano is that it has to sit out 24 hours to come to a temperature where the wheel is being able to be cut. So you can see he has a clean line across the top to score the first round. Then his goal is to go down the side of the Parmigiano Reggiano to score each side. He'll flip the wheel over. Okay, so Forrest has just flipped the wheel over and he's getting ready to score the back side of the cheese. And you can see he's trying to make a very clean, sharp edge. And now he's scoring the opposite side. To score the wheel, you have to get an incision in there that you can then, in turn, put the almond knife in to begin the separation. So now Forrest has the almond-shaped knives that he's putting into the side of the wheel. He's inserting in and then he's putting in about 2 inches down below the edge of the wheel. Then he'll come to the other side and do the exact same thing. This actually begins the cracking process, and slowly the cheese on the interior, which we cannot see, is starting to crack. The final part of this stage will be to insert the blade into the very top of the wheel, right in the middle, and go straight down. He's then going to leave that for a few minutes to let it sit and to begin to open the cheese. Okay, now Forrest is turning the cheese so everyone can get a really clear view of how the Parmigiano Reggiano wheel begins to crack down the full length of the cheese. This will cut the cheese in half, and from there we will then quarter the cheese. So now what he's doing is he's going to actually do the exact same process on the opposite side of the cheese. He will once again insert the almond-shaped knives to begin the process of cracking on the opposite side. And then shortly after this, the wheel will automatically begin to crack open on itself. So the magic moment is right around the corner. So as soon as he does this, we should see the wheel begin to crack. You can see it right now as it's splitting. And now it's only going to take a few more maneuvers to get this wheel wide open and for us to see this lovely, what we call Italian gold. Look at how beautiful that is. So what I'm doing now is just cracking some of this dreamy happiness out. This is Parmigiano Reggiano, and you can see the flavor crystals here and in the cheese, which is actually bits of the proteins from the milk breaking down, create these wonderful, distinct flavor profiles unique to Parmigiano Reggiano.